Support for Jalen and Jacoby comes from Blue Apron. Blue Apron delivers farm-fresh, perfectly portioned ingredients and step-by-step recipes so you can make incredible meals at home. Rediscover how fun cooking can be while reducing food waste and supporting sustainable farms and fisheries. Visit blueapron.com/Jalen to get your first 3 meals, a $30 value, free with free shipping.
And now, Jalen and Jacoby on ESPN Radio.
When I pop the trunk, head to death. Y'all pop the trunk, I pop the hood.
Now act stupid, I'll pop the trunk. Now give me your boom, boom.
Hey, Reg, we in the D. Put on that Charivari for me, please. Thank you.
Sorry.
Welcome to Jalen and Jacoby, everybody.
Yeah. I got to ask an important question before I get started. Is my mother here?
The show.
I can't do the show unless my mother's here. Is my mom here?
Jeannie Rose here.
You got the whole world naming their kids Jalen. Is my mother here? Okay, cool. My big brother's here? All right, cool. Now I can act a fool. Family in the building? All right, cool.
You already derailed the show. 30 seconds in. And then you put the microphone back in the stand. Jalen Rose, this dude, we've been practicing this. We were downstairs going through the thing and the plans and everything.
I want to hear Charivari.
He gets up here, he's like, I'll play this song, and I'm going to talk to my mom.
All right.
We have a lot of things planned. First of all, we want to thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.
We've been doing this show
Thank you.
About 10 years, 5 years,
Thank
8
you.
years. We're not really sure how long, but we do this show for you guys, the people that listen every day, the people that really care.
Kind.
And you know that we were coming to Detroit to do this show. My dad is from Detroit. Jalen Rose is from Detroit. We love the D. We have a lot of good things planned for you.
How about David Jacoby never had Piece of Populous? He's going to have it today.
We're going to play Soft Move, Boss Move with you guys. Are going to help us out with that. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to go on a tour of Detroit with Jalen Rose. But first, we're going to talk about NBA basketball.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
The Pistons moving downtown?
I know you love that.
I love that.
Can Isaiah Thomas get a statue?
Isaiah Thomas need a statue
Can we
in
do
front
that?
of the building downtown.
Like, doesn't it feel like if you're opening a new arena, you're breaking some ground? It feels like statue time for Isaiah Thomas, doesn't it?
That needs to happen.
What's the statue going to be of? Jump shot.
There's so many.
Jump shot.
No, him holding the ball after we won a championship.
Doing this thing?
Yeah, that one.
No,
that one.
It's got to be a jump shot. In the NBA playoffs, you know the Cavs and the Warriors are going to be in the finals. Is there anything that makes you feel like the Cavs and the Warriors are not going to be in the finals in the NBA playoffs?
The only thing that's going to stop the Cavs and the Warriors from being in the finals is a catastrophic injury.
Yeah.
Other than that, we're seeing pure dominance from both teams. The Warriors have 4 All-Stars that are playing like it. Saginaw's own Draymond Green has been terrific, along with the Splash Brothers, and obviously they add Kevin Durant. And LeBron James not playing with these boys.
No.
He is not playing.
No, he actually kind of is playing with these boys, spinning the ball in front of them, telling Norman Powell not to sub out.
But let me teach you guys something about Detroit. We're not bandwagon fans. Like, if Michael Jordan or LeBron James put the smackdown on our team, we don't like him anymore. And he scored 29 to 30 points a few years ago in the playoff game. And you notice when his name came up, they was, we boo Michael Jordan here. We don't play. But those two teams are on a collision course to make the finals.
Here's one thing I want to know from you. Why are they acting like they don't watch each other's games? Because Draymond Green is out here talking about, like, oh, those games aren't competitive, and J.R. Smith is saying that he watches the Golf Channel. Why do NBA basketball players pretend that they don't watch NBA basketball?
Trolling. The people that act like I don't pay attention to what the media has to say. I don't care about social media. You know what they're doing when they're sitting on the toilet?
Searching themselves on social media.
Searching their names.
Exactly.
That's exactly what they're doing. That's almost like saying that people that work on Wall Street don't read the Wall Street Journal.
They do.
They pay attention to everything. And usually when they have success, what do they say? This is for the people that doubted me, for the naysayers, for all those that thought that we couldn't do it. So, yeah, they're paying attention.
Mm-hmm. LeBron James is averaging 34 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists on 56% shooting from the floor. Is he the best player on the planet?
He is. But you know what? I'm going to pull the Detroit audience behind the curtain. So here's what a smart team should do. In a 1 or 2 possession game, when it's less than 45 seconds to go and the Cavs have the basketball, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to foul LeBron.
He's shooting the worst from the line since his rookie year.
I'm going to foul him. He's shooting better from 3 than he shoots from the free throw line, basically. I'm fouling him.
Really?
Yeah, because if you notice late in games, he's the guy that takes the ball out, not the guy that gets the inbound pass for a reason. He doesn't like to necessarily be on that free throw line late in games. So that's the one thing, if I'm the Warriors, if I'm Boston or Washington, that's what I consider doing. Other than that, he's unstoppable. 35 points. You mentioned all of the numbers. Been dominant, basically averaging a triple-double every game.
You mentioned the Warriors and the Celtics series. I mean, the Wizards and the Celtics series. It is close. It is a 2-2 series right now. I picked the Wizards. Who do you see winning the series?
Boston going to win the series.
Why do you say that?
I picked the Wizards, but they're not going to win.
Why do you say that?
Because Boston has the ability to not only get 100-plus points, and Isaiah going to get 35 of them. How about a 5'9" dude putting up numbers like that? It is crazy.
It's impressive.
Dealing with adversity. His sister died.
The jaw
tragically
surgery is
during the
not a
playoffs.
game.
He had surgery on his mouth, 6-hour surgery. Came out and scored 53 that night. Insane. I think Boston's going to win because they have more lockdown defenders on the perimeter. Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart, Crowder. They just have a level of toughness on both ends of the floor, and they have more depth than the Washington Wizards. But John Wall has been terrific. He's an explosive athlete. He's become one of my favorite players to watch.
So here's what I really wanted to talk about. Kelly Oubre, Kelly versus Kelly conflict here. Kelly Oubre runs after Kelly Olynyk.
Hold me back!
Like what was that move? Was it a push? Was it a punch? Did Kelly Olynyk flop? Like what happened?
But you saying that in front of an audience that saw the Bad Boys, that saw the Malice at the Palace. We don't play that. We don't pump fake. Not around here. And the thing about it that's laughable is that he took like 7 steps. He was focused.
Yeah,
he was like,
he ran up.
like he was focused. It's almost like people were like, Ron Artest is crazy. But then he saw Ben Wallace. He wasn't as crazy. Yeah. He thought about that. He's like, you know what? I'm going to pick this battle. Same thing with Kelly Oubre. He ran like 5 steps. He's like, you know what? What am I doing?
I was probably going to get me suspended.
And then Olynyk, what did he do? He flopped.
I haven't seen a mid-fight flop before. And then, of course, we have your man, Draymond Green.
Yes, indeed. Saginaw Pride. All right.
Calling Kelly Olynyk dirty.
Takes one to know one. I mean, he can say that. He's earned the right to say that.
If I'm not mistaken, Draymond Green has kicked and punched the midsections of various players across the National Basketball Association. Are those clean plays?
They're physical plays.
Physical plays? Just good, hard physical basketball?
Physical altercations.
Good, hard. It's the man bun. It's the man bun. That's what it is. It's like you just get clowned when you have a man bun.
But you know how this works. When you start to do a podcast, you get comfortable.
That's
Draymond just sitting back, shoes and socks off, playing in the playoffs. He like, whatever.
That's what Draymond's got to learn. It's like these microphones record the sounds that come out of your mouth, and then they get broadcasted to other people. So when you say things like the Cavs haven't been tested and, they're not coming up against good competition, they are watching each other from afar and just trolling.
But I'm proud of him because over the last 6 or 7 years, he lost a lot of weight. He was heavy.
You too, Jalen.
I know.
You too, Jalen.
I know. I know. He's the only person I know lost more weight than me. and the thing about it is that now allowed him to become one of the most fierce guys that can play against fours, play against fives, grab a rebound, lead the team in boards, lead the team in assists. A couple of games ago in the playoffs, he was leading the league in like 3-pointers made and blocks.
Yep.
Normally the guy that gets blocks doesn't make threes.
It's crazy. And one thing that we've talked about off wax and we're about to talk about on wax is the other All-Stars on the Warriors, you can make up for their absence. If Draymond Green goes down, you can't really replace him. You end up starting Iguodala, bumping up Durant to the 4. What Draymond does is more valuable to the Wizards than the other All-Stars they have because they have so many scorers that if Clay goes down, then Steph scores more and Durant scores more.
No doubt. The Warriors have 4 All-Stars, but there's the biggest drop-off without him in the game.
Yep.
Then you go Zaza, Pachulia. You
Yep.
go JaVale McGee, James
Yep.
Michael McAdoo, David West. So they need his performance.
When he hurt his knee, the whole collective NBA world was just like, oh, no. Oh, no. And then guess what he did? Got right back in the game.
Yes, indeed. True story.
Right back in the game. Mm-hmm. It's that Michigan toughness.
Yes, indeed.
That's what it is.
The mitten. He from the mitten.
Blue Moon is brewed with Valencia orange peel and a touch of coriander. It's a creative twist on a Belgian-style wheat ale for a taste that shines brighter. Taste responsibly. Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
So we're going to play soft move, boss move. You guys know how this works.
Oh, they got the signs?
You guys got the signs.
Yeah! Oh,
I just want to say, attending a live Jalen and Jacoby podcast is a boss move, and we thank you so much. We are humbled,
Yes,
and we are
indeed.
honored, and we really appreciate you guys being here.
Did everyone get an adult beverage that wanted one?
Yeah,
Okay.
get an adult beverage.
Make sure you get as many as possible.
We're not sensitive. You can just walk over and get them during the show. Like,
Yeah, get
it's
as many
fine.
as you want.
Yeah, please have one for us because we're working right now. First question. I noticed that you're wearing a chain. And right before we went on stage, what did you say to me?
Should I put a chain in or chain out?
Okay, first question.
I'm from the crib. You know how we
Isaiah
do it.
Thomas and Kyle Lowry have both been wearing chains outside of their clothes.
Okay.
We've got Isaiah Thomas. Now we've got the chain over the button-up and the chain over the turtleneck.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Uh-oh.
Hold up.
Uh-oh.
So, we actually hit the brakes, Reg. Thank you. So, we actually had this game yesterday on NBA Countdown. This dude got on a super turtleneck. First off, right? Number one.
You got the giraffe
Two,
neck.
this chain is supposed to be KLO.
What?
His name is Kyle Lowry. So he's forcing the K, he's reaching for the L, and I had to find the O.
Oh, that is, no.
And then lastly, like, the turtleneck is limp.
That looks like some of my
It's way
socks.
too high.
That looks like some of my Kirkland
Is it
socks.
Nino Brown, Suge Knight on the cover of the Vibe? Is that where he's going for? Now, I like Isaiah's look.
See, I can't get with the I'm gonna button up my turtleneck, my button up, and then
No,
put a chain on
I like
top.
Isaiah's
It
look.
might be cultural, Jalen.
No, it's
it might
about
be
the,
cultural.
it is cultural. It's cultural.
Is that soft move?
Soft
or
move or
boss
boss move? Chain over Isaiah's look.
It looks pretty split down the middle. It looks pretty split
Oh,
down the middle.
it is split down the middle.
All the best soft
All
move
right,
boss
so I
moves
got
are
to
split
ask
down the
another question. Kyle Lowry's look, soft move or boss move?
middle. Oh, that's a soft move. like what? How cold was it?
And here's the other thing. Did he not know he was going to be indoors?
Another thing, when your team is about to be eliminated, maybe not wear all
They
black
down
that day.
3-0.
Maybe not wear all black
He's
that
wearing
day.
all black. He's an all-star and he's doubtful.
Come on now.
And he comes dressed like that?
Might be the last time that he shows up in that arena for that team.
Man.
Next, we have this video. I'm sure you've seen it by now. It is the Migos and Chance the Rapper in a hoop that looks like it's from my driveway playing knockout with Miles Turner for $100,000. Allegedly, Miles Turner won 2 of 3 games, taking money from the Migos playing basketball. Soft move or boss move?
Boss move. Did you say something about money?
Yeah.
Okay, boss move. So let me get this right. I'm a professional athlete, and I got some cats that are MCs that want to bet me on basketball?
I do feel
Who's
like
the fool?
I do feel like they say it's for $100,000. Then later, Miles Turner's like, "What are you guys going to PayPal me?"
But here's
Like,
the thing.
do you have a check?
They'll never pay.
Yeah,
They'll
it's never going to get paid.
They'll never pay.
Where is this?
They'll never pay.
Where are they? Where in the world is this place? Why is there a basketball hoop there? Why is the basketball hoop 15 feet in the air? How tall is that person? Like, what is happening here? Someone needs to mow that lawn. Get on it. Let's go.
They need Bonners.
Next, J.R. Smith says he watches the Golf Channel instead of watching the NBA playoffs. Soft move or boss move?
I agree with the crowd. That's a soft move.
See, I like this. I like it. I like it. It's a boss move. First of all, I know he's lying because no one watches the Golf Channel. Okay? And black people don't watch the Golf Channel.
Correct.
Like, let's just say that.
Or Star Wars.
Yes. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Let's look at the demos. Let's look at the demos of the Golf Channel. He's not watching that. They're all watching the games. They're all pretending like they're not watching each other.
I agree. He gets paid millions of dollars to watch basketball games and play in them.
Next, Jordan Clarkson played at the Venice Ball Rec League, and he did this, made dude fall, and then he just left. I don't even know if he got the assist. Got the assist, and then he just left. Crossing over a civilian and then just walking out immediately. Soft move or boss move? Oh, it's almost 100% boss move from the crowd. It's almost 100% boss move from the crowd.
Boss move.
It's a boss move.
It's a boss move.
You know what I like, though? He didn't even wait to see if the dude made the shot. He just crossed someone over and then just walks out with his finger in the air.
But you know,
See what that looked like? That's like the me winning Family Feud. That's what that looked like.
Yeah.
That's what that looked like.
But you know it's not a boss move? There's also footage of him online jumping over a Jenner.
That's not a boss move.
It's not a boss move.
That's not a boss move. Nope. Since we are in Detroit, we're going to do some Detroit-specific.
Yeah, what up, though? Yes.
Detroit is crowdfunding a 13-foot statue of RoboCop.
That's a soft move.
That's a soft move.
That's a soft move.
Soft
That's
move
a
or boss
soft
move?
move.
If Isaiah Thomas doesn't have a statue
I
and
can think of
RoboCop
so
does,
many more notable individuals that have given back to this fine city. RoboCop, seriously? Soft move.
I know. RoboCop.
What do you guys
not
think?
that good of a movie.
Like, seriously. Yeah, that's
Soft
a soft
move.
move. Yeah,
Thank you so
I'm
much.
not feeling that. Seriously? When is this happening?
Next.
So just ignore me.
I don't listen to you. A Reddit user asked the city of Detroit, does anyone want to bring me Taco Bell? Asking the internet for a favor. Soft move or boss move?
Soft move. You don't ask Detroiters for nothing.
Yeah.
Online. Get your own. And by the way, you go to Coney Island in Detroit. Yep. That's what we do.
Detroit is pushing to bring an MLS team to the city. Bringing soccer to Detroit. That's a boss move. A boss move?
That's a boss move.
That's a boss move. That's a boss
because
move.
What's the most popular sport in the world?
Soccer.
Boss move.
Here's the thing. If you're going to call the MLS team Detroit, you can't play 45 minutes out of town.
They're going to play in the city.
You got to play in the city.
That was one of I'm so happy the Pistons are playing in Detroit. It used to frustrate me, right? It used to frustrate me landing in Pontiac, staying in West Bloomfield, playing in Auburn Hills versus the Detroit Pistons.
Just stay in Detroit.
I'm confused.
Finally, I love this one. Someone hacked into a construction sign and changed it so it says, "Send nudes, please." This happened in
Boss
Michigan.
move!
Requesting nudes from strangers and also being polite. Soft move or boss move?
Boss move.
That's a boss move.
And the PLZ. That's the best part.
I think it could have just said send nudes. There's no,
Yeah.
they didn't put an address on there.
That's
or
a boss
anything.
move.
It was just, here's the thing. It's like someone's really intelligent. They had to know how to hack into the public sign system. Like you have to have some level of expertise to do that. And like to use these superpowers for this is a boss move.
That's very nice.
You know, it is a boss move. I love that. Now, what city are we in?
The Motor City.
In this city, there's a certain way that
City
people greet each other. What do they say, Mr. Rose?
What up, though?
What up, though? What's happening with it?
What up, though? Jalen, you grew up in Detroit.
Yes, indeed.
We're here. I've been here before. But if I were going to say to you, Jalen, like, take me to some Detroit landmarks, what were some of the places that you would take me? Alex?
Oh, that's the Boblo boat?
Okay.
Oh, that's the Princess. Pizzapopolis.
Pizzapopolis.
The Opera House.
Okay. What is Santa Claus doing there?
You gotta check some adult entertainment.
Okay.
You
Is that what
just
the
have-
Opera House
you
is
just
for?
You just have to do that.
We
We got Sweetwater wings downstairs. Well done.
They look good.
Yes, indeed.
So, another thing, Jalen, growing up in Detroit,
Stay away from that blackjack table tonight, Jacoby.
what would you look like if I was growing up in Detroit? Like, what would you be wearing?
Starter coat, top tens, forms,
What?
Gazelles. Yeah, that's me on the
Is
left.
that you?
Yeah, I said it.
What?
Yeah, I said it.
What?
Oh, y'all.
Wait.
So let me tell you why they won.
Wait.
So let me tell you something y'all gonna appreciate. Hey,
You
from
will
the-
wear anything if it's matching.
From the crib, y'all appreciate this. The first thing I had was the snakeskin gray Adidas. That was my outfit. Okay, that was my outfit. The jacket had to match that.
Oh,
That's all that's about.
Can you
all that's about.
give Mrs. Rose her glasses back, please?
Those Gazelles is cold.
But
We jump in a Blue Eagle cab in a minute.
what college did you attend?
Michigan.
Why are you in an Ohio State gear as a Detroiter?
I was 13 years old.
So you were an Ohio State fan, Buckeye fan?
No, it matched my snakeskin Adidas. I didn't care nothing about
That's
the team.
all it is with you. Here's the things I know that Jalen Rose will wear anything if it is matching or if it is free.
Correct.
It's just as simple as that.
Matching or free. That's matching.
or free, you will wear it. And
Did you
then
see that Adidas shirt with the flower?
So your favorite rappers all have something in common. What's that?
They from Detroit and they have bars.
What are Detroiters like?
Cars. No doubt about it.
Tell
The
me
Motor
about some of
City.
these cars.
Let the fans tell you. Look at that. These are classic American-made cars. The auto show became famous because it decided to come to Detroit City.
Did you ever go to the auto show?
Of course. Just sit in the cars, take pictures, snatch off a couple of emblems, put them on belt buckles, all of that. I know I ain't the only person in here that did that. I know y'all done snatched some emblems.
And while you were growing up in Detroit,
Benz's was easy. BMWs.
while
all
you
day.
While you were growing up in Detroit, what sort of piece of art from pop culture had the most influence on you? Let's take a look at the scene.
The Scene.
What is this?
Y'all know about this.
What
Where's
is
Nat
this?
Morris when you need him? Where's R.J. Watkins?
What is this?
Is that LaWanda Gray?
What program am I watching right now, Mr. Rose?
That's the Detroit version of Soul Train. The rest of the world, y'all had Soul Train. We had The Scene.
When would this come on?
Sugar, salt, and salt. If they didn't get on today, it's not our fault.
Oh! She just kicked herself in the back of the head.
Where's Fast
wow.
Freddy? Where's Fast Freddy?
You know these people?
Absolutely. Got to do some Smurf. Got to do some Jit. Got to do some Errol Flynn.
What was it like being a sports fan in Detroit, Jalen?
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
There he is.
Who's that?
That's Nat Morris, the legend.
Wow.
Sugar, sugar, salt, and salt.
Say it again.
Sugar, sugar, salt, and salt.
What's that mean?
They didn't get off today?
What is happening here? What is happening?
That was classic Detroit.
Sugar, sugar, salt, and salt?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll turn you on to Mojo next time.
What was it like being a sports fan growing up in Detroit?
Oh, being a sports fan in Detroit is great. Mm-hmm. You know, here's the thing. The Lions,
What about them?
we've won one playoff game in 55 years.
How did you win that one playoff game?
You see what I got to deal with? And that year, we would have went to the Super Bowl. Eddie Murray missed like a 42-yard field goal. We'd have went to the Super Bowl. I remember that year. So our Super Bowl happens on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
The world gets a chance to enjoy Detroit. You see Aretha Franklin. She's still singing the anthem.
She is.
She's still singing the anthem. The Red Wings, Stevie Yzerman, Probert. I know we call it Hockey Town, and Mr. I did a terrific job of branding it as such. Rest in peace. But the Pistons, this is a basketball time.
This is a basketball time.
It's a basketball time.
This is a basketball time.
I love my Tigers and the Bless You Boys in 1984, Sweet Lou and Alan Trammell.
Oh, I used to,
Chet Lemon diving at first base.
I used to go to Tiger Stadium, watch Sparky Anderson.
Yes, indeed.
Lou Whitaker.
Yes, indeed. But the Pistons, they're the iconic team for me. No question about it.
Thank you so much.
And by the way, it helps that my biological father was the number 1 pick in the 1967 NBA draft by that team.
Big shout to him.
And they back downtown, Leon the Barber rolling over in his grave.
Shout out.
This is going to be so awesome.
I'm so excited for this city, for these teams to come back downtown, where they belong.
Blue Moon is brewed with Valencia orange peel and a touch of coriander. It's a creative twist on a Belgian-style wheat ale for a taste that shines brighter. Taste responsibly. Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
You guys listen to the show, so you know that we don't force topics.
No.
Okay? We don't force
We're not going
topics.
to talk about Tony Romo.
We're not going to talk about Tony Romo. We're not going to talk about Tim Tebow. We're not going to talk about some backup lineman that switched teams. But we have a way of filtering out what's really important and what's not important on this show. It's called Keep It Moving.
We be moving, we keep it moving.
We need your help with Keep It Moving today. I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to name the headline, and Jalen Rose, if he wants to discuss it, will hit the brakes. If he doesn't want to discuss it, we're going to simply keep it moving.
We be moving, we keep it moving.
And I'm going to lean on the people for this because sometimes I don't care about things that they may care about.
So let's find out. First, Kristaps Porzingis tweeted about the L.A. Clippers and said that he was hacked.
Was the Knicks in the playoffs this year?
No.
Keep it moving.
We be moving, we keep it moving.
Jennifer Lopez approves
Hit the brakes.
of the J-Rod nickname.
You got to pull up that dress she just wore recently. Where is that?
There wasn't much of it. I'll tell you that much.
Where-
We support power couples here.
Naked is the new style.
It's working for her.
I don't know if I love that.
It's a boss move. I like it. I will say this, though. We love power couples.
Is she too cool for A-Rod?
That's a good question.
You know what I mean? When I see them together,
That's a good question. It's a come up for him. It's not really a come up for her.
yeah. He like, yo, really? You want to holler at me? Word? Cool.
Here's what happened.
We
She-
could be J-Rod.
She dated Drake for a while, and she was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to A-Rod. You know, he's got nothing else going on. He needs me more than I
I'm
need
not
him.
mad at J-Lo. She keeps reinventing herself.
Yeah, and she keeps reinventing new ways to wear dresses that show everything except her genitalia. Next, a survey says that 87% of NFL players are in support of medicinal marijuana.
Hit the brakes.
87%. That's a lot.
So here's the thing that I just want to stress. I'm not promoting or advocating or anything, but it is head-scratching to me that the only 2 sports that test and punish for marijuana happen to be the sports that are predominantly black.
I've told you before that's not true.
That's the NFL and the NBA. You don't hear Major League Baseball, hockey, golf, tennis, NASCAR. Think about it. They're driving cars at 200 miles an hour. You don't hear them get suspended. Just think about that for a second. So based on that fact, I'm not mad at it at all.
Let me say this, though. It's not hard to get a marijuana card.
No.
You know what I mean? Like
They
I just
decide
feel like
it's legal, then it's not
just-
legal.
Yeah, it's like, oh, my back hurts. I'm hungry. I need to, my appetite isn't that much. So I feel like if they did say that it was okay, then basically the entire NFL would be smoking marijuana.
Well, they're going to do it anyway.
All right. Chris Bosh was sued by a porn company over his L.A. mansion.
Hit the brakes.
Oh, we got to talk about this. Let me tell you the story. So Chris Bosh has mansions in L.A., just like all you rich people hide your money
That's
in
my
real
little
estate.
brother.
Yep. So Chris Bosh has a mansion in L.A. A porn company rented it so they could shoot scenes in there
All y'all need is the bedroom. Why y'all through the rest of the house?
And they said that there was toxic mold everywhere and rat droppings all over the house. What? You know, when your house is so dirty that they can't shoot porn in it, you got to clean up. Because you think about what these people do for a living, okay? And they're like, we can't do it. I'm sorry. Like, no. This is too much for us.
And I assume that rat drippings are a lot worse than mice.
I assume so.
I don't know what those look like.
You need to come to New York. I'll show you. Next. Tim Tebow.
Keep it moving.
We be moving, you know, we keep it moving.
This dude hitting 200 in quadruple A, and we like, that's a leading story.
Tony
running
Romo.
around the bases looking like a middle linebacker.
Tony Romo.
Keep it moving.
I want to talk about this one. Reggie, can we hit the brakes on this one?
All right, cool.
Please. Can I just throw me a bone? Thank you, Reggie.
You talking about Tony Romo is like us talking about Gary Danielson or Eric Hipple.
Tony Romo wants to play in the U.S. Open in golf.
What?
Jalen, wake up. Jalen, wake up. Jalen, wake up. All right, we'll keep it moving.
We be moving, you know, we keep it moving.
Kevin Durant yelled at the Jazz Bear to get off the court.
Keep it moving.
We be moving, you know, we keep it moving.
Supposed to yell at the other team's mascot.
John Daly won a golf tournament.
Keep it moving.
Oh, come on.
You know, we keep it moving.
Nah, you say Tiger Woods, then you got
That's the thing. I think that the love for John Daly is cultural.
It is.
I think it's cultural.
You heard my example, right?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
You Tiger Woods, we all in. We paying attention.
Triple G and Canelo are going to fight in September.
Hit the brakes.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Whoa.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Come on, boxing. Like, seriously? Y'all going to make us pay for this fight on Saturday?
That was ridiculous.
Where they do a pillow fight for 12 rounds?
That was absolutely
ridiculous. And then
ridiculous.
y'all announce the big fight? It's like, oh, this is the appetizer. You get the main course in September?
The second the fight is over, they turn off all the lights, and they start a video on the Jumbotron promoting the Triple G Canelo fight. Do you think they had another version promoting the Chavez Jr. and Triple G fight? You think they were like, well, if Chavez wins, we'll play this video, and if Canelo wins, we'll play this video? No, they knew that Canelo was going to win.
But in the heavyweight division, that dude Anthony Joshua was a problem.
You think so?
Yes, he's a problem.
But there's no one for him to fight. Who does he fight?
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury's
He can fight Wilder, too.
Tyson Fury has problems beyond boxing, though.
I know.
He's
like 20 fights, 20 KOs. He a little stiff, though. And it did kind of made me look twice that he knocked out Klitschko in one round and he got knocked out in the next round.
Yeah. I love heavyweight fights, though. I love heavyweight
you
fights.
In Detroit.
So
Joe Louis Arena right up the street. We got the Hitman Hearns, Milt McCrory.
It's so good to be here. Thank you guys again so much. We're here at St. Andrews.
You know what I mean? Kronk Boxing, Emmanuel Stewart.
We knew we were going to do a live show in Detroit, and immediately Jalen says, we got to do it at St. Andrews.
Got to do it.
Why are we here?
This is a classic venue. I've been here for 1,000 concerts. I never thought I'd be on this stage.
Really?
Not with a microphone.
Who did you see here?
I've seen everybody that's come through Detroit, all of the major artists. I've seen Marshall here. I've seen everybody from Detroit here. I've seen national artists, the Locks. I've been here 100 times.
Good for you.
Edith Sweetwater, walk right over.
Did you ever underage drink when you were here?
I wouldn't do such a thing.
I don't think so either. Let's keep it moving.
Unless it's old English.
We're learning. A study says, whenever I say a study says something good is coming, swearing improves your strength and stamina.
That's why I stopped cursing.
Here's a question. Who's doing these studies? You know, like if I gave $10,000 to a college and they did a study about whether the relationship between swearing and strength and stamina, I would get my $10,000 back really quickly. Really quickly.
A lot of people don't know I stopped swearing maybe like 15 years ago.
It's true. Jalen Rose has not sworn in the last 6 years.
But I like that my friends and family do.
Even if you're driving or something, though? If you get cut off in
people
traffic?
that's been around me for years and don't realize that I don't cuss. It's all good.
Let's keep it moving. There's a dancing gorilla named Kionda that performs ballet at the zoo.
That's animal cruelty.
Keep it moving or hit the brakes?
Keep it moving.
We be moving, you know, we keep
Now, the
it moving.
Detroit Zoo is awesome, though.
The Jets wide receiver was arrested at the Rolling Loud Festival for an altercation with a police officer.
Hit the brakes. You lucky they wasn't a big four. You guys know about the big four, right?
What's the big foe?
That's a Detroit thing. The unmarked cars was 4 police officers. 2 in the front and 2 in the back.
What? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Colleges are offering students therapy dogs, chocolate, and Play-Doh to deal with the stress of finals.
Keep it moving.
We be moving, you know, we keep it
Can I just offer one thing?
Sure.
Chocolate's not helping. You know, it's like, oh, man, I've got all this work, these finals. Oh, Hershey bar. Oh, great, now I'm going to get an A. Like, come on. Read a book. Read a book. Torrey Smith of the Ravens paid adoption fees for 46 cats and dogs.
It's awesome, but keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
We be moving, you know, we keep it moving.
We're going to keep it moving. And we're going to play a game. We're going to need your help.
Uh-oh.
Basically, our lives are really just a function of all the decisions that we make in life. You know what I mean? We all make different decisions, and all those decisions set you down a path that brings you to the place you are here today. So we're going to make some decisions here, some difficult decisions, in a segment that we call Tough Calls. Before the show,
I got a fresh cut right there.
Before the show, Jalen Rose said that he didn't like this segment, which made me like it twice as much.
I was like, it's all right, but it's not real.
So with a reluctant Jalen Rose, we're going to play Tough Calls, and I'm so excited about it because I know he doesn't like it. Are you ready, Mr. Rose?
Let's get it.
All right. First question we have. Harlan Edelman, our esteemed television producer.
Jacoby, yes or no? The Knicks somehow get rid of Carmelo, Phil, and James Dolan, but you have to adopt Ted Nugent's life and lifestyle.
You know what? Jalen's having way too much fun with this. I will say this, is you had me at Ted Nugent's look, is when you bring in lifestyle. That's when it gets a little tricky. It's like, no. The answer is no to that. I can't live like Ted Nugent. I can rock that hair.
Ted Nugent probably does some things you're not as courageous to try.
I don't want to like shoot and kill my own animals and eat them and such.
Yeah.
And I don't a lot of woods.
Look at that hair.
I'm an urban person. You know
Look
what
at
I
that
mean?
hair.
I don't want to be in the woods.
You know the funniest thing when I'm out, people be like, I didn't know Jacoby was black.
Jacoby is definitely not black.
And I'll be like, Jacoby's not black.
Not black at all. Not even close. And then sometimes people ask me
And then they see
follow-up
us on
questions.
TV like, yo, he's white.
Then sometimes people will ask me, they'll be like, oh, you're white? Like, are you 100% white? Like I'm hiding something? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I am. So the answer to that is absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not adopting Ted Nugent's looking lifestyle.
Yeah, he voted for Trump. I'm just joking.
Is that the correct answer?
Is that your final answer?
That's the final answer.
Just jokes.
All right.
Final answer?
No, he's not doing that.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yes, you do it. You do it.
Next question.
Next question. If you had to choose, would you rather lobsters go extinct or Jalen's hairline goes
Lobster-
Tiger Woods?
No.
You look pretty good, though.
See, here's the thing. Like, people see me trying to rock a cut now. They sleep on, like, when I was in college, I wore a bald head.
Yeah?
When I was in the league, I wore a headband most of the time. They're like, oh, you have hair.
The only reason you wore a headband in the league is because you couldn't get shape up on the road.
Ding, 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 ding.
I figured that out. Once
ding,
I learned
ding,
so
ding.
much about black people's hair on this show. So much. The
Correct.
waves. Jalen Rose gets a haircut every single NBA countdown
If
show
I'm going
that
to be
you
on
have.
TV 3 or 4 times a week, I'm going to get a cut 3 or 4 times a week.
But you don't get a haircut
I
for
remember
our show.
not being able to get a cut when I wanted to.
One day, this show is going to get to a point where you get a haircut for this show.
I'm not getting a cut for this show.
For real?
Nah, that's preparation. I'm doing no prep for
Oh, I
this
forgot.
show.
You don't prepare for this show.
Look at, that's Tiger Woods' hairline?
That's your hairline, Jalen Rose.
Oh, no wonder why he making out in restaurant parking lots.
Okay. Which one are you going with, Jalen?
He got to get a baldy.
Lobsters are getting
Lobsters extinct. I eat crab.
Okay.
That is correct.
Oh, nice. Good job. What's the next question, Harlan?
Choose your relationship with Cheetos. You have Cheeto dust on your fingers forever, or Cheetos no longer exist.
Well, first off, I'm eating Better Made. So, cheetahs can no longer exist. That's what I'm doing.
Explain to me what Better Made is.
Better Made chips. That's a Detroit brand. They have chips, and also I love the hot popcorn, the red hot popcorn.
Okay.
I ate 2 bags today. Mixed them with the chips.
Really?
Yeah, really.
You're disgusting.
When I landed on the red eye like 6.
In the morning, you had popcorn and chips.
We was going up Southfield. I pulled over at the gas station, got a couple of bags of Better Made chips, red hot popcorn, mixed them up. I done ate like 4 bags before 9 a.m. It's a Detroit thing. You got to get Faygo. You got to get Carhartt. There's certain things, Shinola. There's certain things you got to do when you're here.
You know what I can rock with? I'll kill some burners.
There you go.
I will kill some burners.
There you go.
My dad's from Detroit. My grandfather's from Detroit. When I distinctly remember Vernors, it just being like, listen, other ginger ales.
There you go.
How come y'all can't get up to this level?
There you go.
Don't talk to me about Canada Dry. Vernors is the only ginger ale. They have set the standard.
I know, but I used to think it put bumps on my face. But then I realized I just had them. It wasn't because of the Vernors.
So what's the right answer? Jalen, what are you going with?
Better Made. I don't even care.
Okay. I'm going to go with Cheetos no longer existing. Cheetos
that is the correct answer. Yes, Cheetos no longer exist.
Next.
You have to have a champagne and campaign wigman for life. Is it Jim Harbaugh or Kid Rock?
Oh, this is easy. This is easy.
Very nice.
Light work. Kid Rock all day. Kid Rock all day.
Wrong answer, sir.
I
love Kid Rock, and I had a chance to have a couple of beverages with him at a Pistons game this season. But the answer to this question is Jim Harbaugh.
No. See, I know why you said that. You said that because you know that if you're in the club and you're standing next to some dude wearing oversized khakis, that you're going to get all the attention. But I'd rather have a good time. Kid Rock is American. He drinks beer.
Also, Jim Harbaugh is an American?
Not as strong. There's
Jim
different
Harbaugh
levels.
doesn't drink
There's levels. There's just like everything else. There's levels to it. I'm going Kid Rock all day.
Jim Harbaugh likes cold beers.
I don't think. Not like Kid Rock does.
The answer to this question is Jim. What do you call Jim Harbaugh?
The Kanye West of college football. That's what he is. Who he is. He keeps his name out there.
Okay.
Always taking people to Italy. I'm going Kid Rock on this. That's the right answer, right?
Kid Rock.
Yes.
Michigan
Kid
got
Rock.
a budget. Told you that's the answer. Oh, what?
Yep. Why is Kid Rock at Dartmouth? He would never go to Dartmouth.
But I got love for Kid Rock. He came to the JRLA golf outing 2 years ago.
I saw him there. I was too nervous to talk to him.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what to say. Hey, I'm David Jacoby. I do a podcast. Like, what's a podcast? And he's going to smash a beer on his head.
It wasn't like y'all was in the bathroom or something. You could have said what's up to him on the golf course.
He was intimidating. Next.
Jalen.
Yo.
Choose an alternate profession. Skydiver or Andre Drummond's shoulder hair barber?
Well, first off, this is cultural. Because unless I'm on an airplane, I don't need to leave the ground. Nope. I'm not skydiving. I'm not trying. I'm not bungee jumping. I'm not doing anything. I don't even want to ride roller coasters anymore. I'm too old to be scared.
Andre Drummond's shoulder hair
But
barber?
now, shaving another man's shoulder hair, that's...
How do you think he first introduced this? Like, he got a haircut, and like he got the fade, and they put the mirror up, and he looked at the back, and then he was just like, one more thing. One more thing. Hold up 1 second. And then took his shirt off and was like,
wow,
yeah, can you just get like
I never
a zero
paid
clip
attention
right
to
here?
his... He looked like George the Animal Steel. I never paid attention to that. He must have had it cut when I saw him.
Yeah, he did. Well...
Shoulder barber is the answer.
I can't believe you chose that, Jalen.
I'm not leaving the ground, bro.
I can't believe you chose that.
This is the airplane.
What if he's all sweaty? He just played, and he calls you up. Jalen, I need you to trim this.
I don't want a zip line. I'm good.
Okay.
Good. It's cultural. Trust me.
What's the right answer?
It's skydiver.
Skydiver is the right answer.
You think I'm going to skydive?
I'm going to skydive for the show. I'm skydiving for the show. We're going to film it.
Please.
I'm definitely doing it.
Please.
Definitely skydiving for the show.
Jacoby.
Oh.
Choose an alternate profession. Daycare babysitter or street team promoter for James Dolan's blues band?
It's a straight shot.
Okay, first of all, one of the reasons I love this event so much, and I'm just like so happy
Don't
to
do
be
it.
here
Don't
with
get
you
divorced.
people, is because I'm away from my kids. That's really one of the reasons I'm so happy to be here. And there's no way that I'm going to leave my kids in the morning and then go take care of other people's kids all day long. There's no chance. But supporting James Dolan in any way is just wrong. I can't do either of these things. You know what? I'm going to do the daycare babysitting because I hate James Dolan that much. I hate James
Dolan
much.
did something that was genius, however. Fans were picketing that he should step down as owner of the team.
And
you know what
should.
he did immediately? Signed Phil Jackson, gave him $60 million to come run basketball operations. Gave Melo a max deal, gave him a no-trade clause, and then drafted Porzingis. And Knicks fans like you, y'all shut up. Y'all was like, yes, we got Phil. We got Melo. Woo!
You know,
What'd you call him? Porzingis? You call him Porz God? What'd you call him?
Porzingis?
Yeah.
He's on the Clippers now anyway. It doesn't matter.
He got hacked.
Here's what I'm saying. I can't support anyone that supported Amari Stoudemire. You know that. You know that.
Well, that's the right answer. That's the right answer.
The right answer. Yeah, see? I'm 100%.
Amari Stoudemire was trying to holler at Jacoby's wife.
Oh, no.
What?
Next question.
Soft move.
Soft move.
Soft move.
Calling the work, calling the job and everything.
Next.
You have to swap your entire wardrobe forever.
This is brilliant.
With Cam Newton or Tim Duncan.
This is the best one. Look at Tim Duncan's button-up game.
First off, you in Detroit and we bought our fashion.
Jalen, let me say something about this. The man that you're looking in that yellow button-up, he's 7 feet tall. And it's still 3 sizes too big for him. He's 7 feet tall. Look at Cam.
But Cam on the far left, he looked like LL in one of his videos.
Cam, don't sleep on that.
In the middle, that's a one piece.
That's a one-piece romper.
He got to get naked to
That's
use
a
the
romper.
bathroom.
That's a romper. He's wearing a romper in public.
And here's the thing. There has to be an over-under on dudes wearing beaded bracelets.
Yes.
Can't be over 2.
You can't.
Over 2 is way too many. He got on 15 bracelets. That's way too many.
You can't.
It's
You know
way
what?
too many.
Here's what I have to say about Cam Newton is I don't really blame him as much as I blame the people around him. You know what I mean? Like if you showed up like this to Countdown, I would pull you aside and say, Jalen, you cannot dress
But
like
the problem is Cam is actually hiring someone to dress him.
That can't be
Tim
true.
Duncan looks like he truly doesn't care. So I'm taking Tim Duncan.
Is Tim Duncan wearing a do-rag? Oh, he's got a beanie? Okay. I thought Tim Duncan was wearing
Go
a do-rag.
Spurs, go. I'm going Duncan.
So what's your final answer, Mr. Rose?
Tim Duncan. Timmy.
Oh, my God.
I'd rather go with the guy that doesn't care.
I'm wearing Cam's clothes.
No, the answer is Duncan.
You going to wear a one piece?
I'm wearing Cam's.
Duncan.
I'd look good in a romper. I've been working out.
I hate you had to go to the
Look at Tim
bathroom.
Duncan. What's next?
You have to take a 3,000-mile road trip with either Bill Belichick or a kid who won't stop playing the kazoo.
Oh, I'm kazooed out. I'm going kazoo. I'm going with the kazoo. I'll turn the radio on. No big deal.
I'm going with Belichick.
It's so boring.
I know, but in the car I fall asleep fast.
So here's what'll happen. You
I
guys
can't
will,
fall asleep when they playing a kazoo.
You're driving across country. You get to Kansas City. You go to the barbecue spot, and he's gonna be like, "I just want toast with no butter and nothing else on it. I just want bread. That's what I eat. Can you just bring me half of a
Well,
loaf
when
of
I'm
bread,
in a
please?"
car with somebody, they don't have to entertain me. I can go to sleep. I can't go to sleep with somebody playing the kazoo.
That's fair. I'm going with the kazoo. You're going with Belichick. What's the
I'm
right
going
answer?
Belichick.
It's a kazoo.
The kazoo's. I'm great at this. I'm great at this. Do we have any more, Harlan?
Yeah, we do.
All right, let's get it.
Which Big Three team would you rather join?
Oh.
The Three-Headed Monsters or the Killer Threes?
My family, Mr. Big Shot.
Ooh. All right, you're going to hurt some feelings if you say
First
the Monsters.
off, my answer is Killer Threes.
Why is that?
Because the other team has Kwame Brown.
And we putting it
Like there's certain attributes and traits just I don't want to be around often. Like I could go to Charles Oakley and be like, you know what, Oak, we might have a problem with Kwame Brown. We might have to put hands on him. And Oak like, all right, cool.
Here's one thing I know though, is I know you don't want to take direction from Steven Jackson and Chauncey
But
Billups.
from Detroiters, I'm happy to see Chauncey, my brother at ESPN, as well as Stack Jack actually teaming up because Stack Jack was a part of the Malice in the Palace.
Yup. And those, we see them often, they're in shape. They're in shape. They're ready to go. I think I'm picking the Killer Threes to win this league.
Nah, but I'm going to tell you who's going to be the MVP of that league. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
Really?
He's disciplined, man.
Really?
Hey, man, he's disciplined. I played with him.
But he's older than you, right?
No, but here's what you got to remember. First off, you're retired for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
That means you can't bring it like that. It's going to be guys getting hurt. It's going to be guys hanging out. It's going to be guys champagning and campaigning. You know what Mahmoud going to be doing? Going to bed.
Okay.
Practicing. Taking shots. Showing up early. Stretching. You know what a lot of these guys going to be doing? The game going to start late.
Taking different kinds of shots.
Like, we supposed to start at 2, but we waiting on AI to get here.
Yeah. And I don't think Allen Iverson's going to show up to a single one of these. To a single one. So which team are you going on the Killer Threes?
I'm going Killer Threes, no doubt.
I'm rooting for the Killer Threes. I got a Killer Threes tattoo already.
Yeah, it's Killer Threes.
Good.
Couple more. You could pass on this one if you want to. You have to have an alternate basketball career choice. You call the timeout in the national championship.
Oh, wow.
Or, for 1 year, Kobe Bryant sprains your ankles every day when you get out of bed.
Well, Kobe sprained my ankle every day I get out of bed anyway. I knew this game stunk. I knew this game
You could
stunk.
pass.
Seriously?
You could pass.
Seriously?
Look.
Seriously?
Look at how open you are, though.
y'all-
You always talk about how open you are, but you are open in
I
that
told you I was
picture.
open.
You are open in that picture.
Hey, you know what? If y'all want to get out of here, y'all should keep it moving.
All right, keep it moving.
Yeah, keep moving.
We be moving, you know we keep it moving.
Thank you, Reg. I knew this game stunk.
I love this game.
Two more. In honor of the DJ Motown Clown, what would you rather be your daily uniform? A real clown or the Insane Clown Posse?
Oh, a real clown.
Wait a second.
If I could be my own clown, why would
Hold
I be
on a
somebody
second.
else?
Y'all Photoshop me as a juggalo. I just realized that. What? That's me on the right.
That is you. All right, what is that, a gang sign you're throwing up?
That's a good look. Where did you find that picture? I don't even remember that night.
Facebook.
I'm going real clown. Real clown's the right answer.
Real clown.
Real clown's the right answer.
Yeah. No, it's ICP.
Oh, ICP's the right answer. Okay, good. We're in Detroit. All right, last one.
Last one. Which statue should be built next?
Isaiah
In front of the Little Caesars
Isaiah.
Arena or the Fab Five in front of the
Isaiah.
Chrysler Center?
Isaiah
needs a statue.
Can
we make this happen? Isaiah
needs a statue. I'm about to start standing on the table about this.
Do you want me to write a strongly worded email?
Yeah, you need to do that.
I'll write a strongly worded email.
You do a really good job of that.
And I'll forward it to you. And you
Strongly
forward it to
worded
whoever you have
emails.
to. I'll write a strongly worded email.
That's cultural, too.
For Isaiah Thomas.
We knock on the door. We leave strongly worded voicemails.
That's fair. So right now, we're going to take some questions from you guys.
Cool.
We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
But here's one thing that we need to let you know.
Exactly. Really
Don't get us fired.
Really though.
Okay? Another thing, we will be giving away a bat to the best question that we have.
Oh, I can get away this one?
So,
This is cold.
producers, how are they going to ask us questions? Are you guys ready?
Hey, that's that roller skating music.
Someone.
That wheels.
No, the mic is there. All right, let's get it, guys.
That's that Northland skating music right there.
Boss move or soft move? Bring my girlfriend here for her 20th birthday.
Always a boss move. Always a boss move.
Boss move.
Yes.
First off, you had a live show.
Mm-hmm.
You spending time together. You're going to be out of here early enough to go somewhere else.
Yep.
Have free beverages.
It's a boss move.
Boss move. No doubt about it.
Next question.
Boss move or boss move? I listened to the podcast at work, said I'm at a doctor's appointment, left Toronto today, and got here for the show.
Boss move.
Boss move.
Yeah.
We love people that listen to our show while they're at work.
I love people to get paid.
Make sure while you're on the clock is when you listen to our show. That's the best time. Definitely.
Jalen, this one for you.
Okay.
Can you and Chris Webber relationship be patched up?
I hope so. That's my brother. I love him. It's on him. I'm ready. We 100 as far as I'm concerned.
All right, this one for Jalen.
Yup.
I always wondered this. When you play for the Raptors, how does that work with money? Do they pay you in Canadian or U.S.?
Great
They
question.
convert that?
It's a great question.
Are they going to screw my boy on the
Great question.
exchange?
So when you're a member of the Raptors, you also have to get a work visa.
Okay.
So you're paying taxes to Uncle Sam and Queen Elizabeth.
What?
That's why a lot of times free agents, if the money's equal, hadn't chosen to go play there for a really long time because you're a professional basketball player, which means it costs you more money in theory to play in that country. But I love being in Toronto. It's great.
Good look, good look.
Appreciate the love.
Jalen, shout out Apollon.
What up, Doe?
What it do?
Yes,
Hey,
indeed.
down.
Yes,
Shout
indeed.
out. Question for Jalen. Are you champagning and campaigning tonight at Teresa's?
I would love to. I'm retired. I'm retired.
Hey, Jacoby, I see you at Jacoby's.
You know what I learned about myself? At 10 o'clock, I'm sleepy.
All right. Jacoby, I see you at Jacoby's tonight.
Oh, I'll be at Jacoby's for sure.
All day. All day.
Oh, yeah.
All day.
No
all
doubt.
day.
Appreciate
Love
the
y'all
love.
boys.
No doubt.
Listen to you every day, all day. I love y'all.
Love you too. Appreciate it.
My question is...
Wait, I'm sorry. Before you question, could you bring him back for a second? I'm sorry. 1 second. Sir.
My brother, Apollon. Apollon.
Wait, I'm sorry, sir. You're going to ask your question. So, one time I asked Jalen what a beer koozie was, and he literally thought that a beer koozie was a jacuzzi filled with beer. That, Jalen Rose, is a beer koozie.
Jalen, I went to Michigan. You went to Michigan. Come on now. It's a beer koozie.
It's a beer koozie.
It keeps your beer cold.
Keeps your beer cold. Thank you so
Your
much.
hand is warm.
So I got to ask the crowd, boss move or soft move? Beer koozie.
Boss move.
Come on now. Boss move.
Boss move.
Boss move.
Boss move.
Y'all gotta give me a shirt or something.
Yeah, boss
Shirt
move.
or something. Oh, Jalen!
Apollon.
All right, thanks so much.
I got you, family. I got you, family.
Thank you so much. This is the next question.
Love you, boy.
Love you too.
I really wanted that bad, but...
We got some more.
Mine's a follow-up to his question. If Detroit gets selected for the future All-Star game, will you come out of champagning and campaigning retirement for that weekend?
If Detroit hosts the All-Star game?
Yes.
Without champagne and campaign?
Will you come out of champagne and campaign retirement?
With who?
Will you come out of a champagne?
Oh, when I
campaign
come out of
retirement?
champagne and campaign retirement, yes.
See, much like the NBA, Jalen
No
hasn't
choice.
filled out his champagne and campaign retirement papers
Yes.
either.
Done deal. I would love for that to happen. I would love to be a part of the committee to try to actually bring it here.
Mr. Rose, Mr. Jacoby, quick
What up,
question. I
though?
got two questions. What up, though? I'm a graduate and a journalist from University of Michigan,
Love
class
that
of 2015.
Scully.
Gotcha. And since I graduated, I've been traveling across the United States searching for employment, but either I get an internship or hit me with the method man, keep it moving. So my question is, like, what advice would you give a guy like me that's in this situation?
20 years in right here.
And
I've been
my-
working at the Worldwide Leader for 10 years. A lot of people don't know he's been working there for 20 years.
That's not true.
How many years you been working there?
It's 17. And I'm just playing. My advice is to do it. The barriers of entry to create content are so low right now. Back in the day, you had to spend $10,000 on a camera. Now we all have a camera in our pocket. So to create content, you can just go do it every single day. Do it every single day. Spread it around as much as you can. It might feel like no one's listening or no one cares, but you'll be learning the skills of how to do it when it becomes a bigger thing. Start small. To build a big brick wall, you got to start with one single brick. And then you got to move on. Are you on the phone?
One more question. Can I give you guys my business card?
What'd you say?
Can I give you guys my business
Sure,
card?
give it to Harlan. He's our television producer. He's right there.
Ooh, can I give y'all my business card too?
Calling your girlfriend during a live podcast. Soft move or boss move? All right.
Hey, yo, shout out to my mans. That was a boss move. Shout out to Jalen. That was a boss move. My name Marcus from the East Side. Appreciate you, Jalen.
Thank you.
I want to know this. I got a 1.5 part question. One, who a better coach? Be honest. Harbaugh or Izzo? Different sports. Keep it 100.
That's 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. Like, I love both of them. Like, I know Tom Izzo coaches Michigan State, but I love him. There were a lot of years I wish he was coaching Michigan. I can't front. I love Iz. And I'm so happy that Michigan has Harbaugh. So you can't go wrong with either one. I have zero to say about Iz. I love him.
That's love. That's love. The other half question, though, keep it at 100. Is Molly really that fine?
Is what?
Said Molly really that fine in person?
I hope so.
I should get you a bat for that.
Appreciate you.
What up, though?
What up, though?
Jalen.
Yo.
Now that the Pistons and the Red Wings are moving downtown, what should they do with Joe Louis and the Palace to make Michigan better for its citizens?
That's a tough question. I'm not sure, especially about the Palace. Like, so many people at Auburn Hill supported the team and that facility for so very long. They used to going to events out there. I'm not sure what to do with the facility. Try to have concerts, try to have shows. I'm not sure. As it relates to the Joe, renovate it.
True.
Man, it ain't renovated yet?
Jacoby.
Are they going to knock it down? Wow.
I've always been curious, Jacoby. When you go back home, do you get a wicked Boston accent in front of your friends?
No. No. I grew up in Amherst, Massachusetts, which is like 90 miles away.
Thanks, Ad.
Thank you. All right.
Hey, what up, though, Jacoby? Hey, this question for Jalen. Jalen, my wife went to Southwestern Charter SO, class of 99.
Southwest.
You were talking, I think, last week on the podcast. Every school that you've been to is closed. And I'm just wondering, man, I know personally you put a lot of money into that school, man. I know you put a lot of money into the court. I know you put a lot of money into the computer labs and stuff like that, man. What happens when the school closes like that, man, all that investment, you know?
I was disappointed in Southwestern closing because, as you mentioned, my father figure, who happened to be my coach, who's here tonight, his name is Perry Watson.
Yeah, round of applause for him.
Like, being able to have a gym in his honor meant way more to me than it ever would to him. And so all of the things that he's accomplished, I was disappointed to see them close the school. And the same thing with the computer lab. But the frustrating thing is just like how rude and flagrant it is. It's almost like we closing down the school, like screw the computer lab, screw the court, and I see pictures of it looking in shambles and stuff like that. It's almost like I could have rolled down the freeway and threw my money out of the window, and that's unfortunate.
I had the opportunity to go to Jalen Rose Leadership Academy this afternoon, and it was an inspiring experience, you know, just to see all of the lives that Jalen Rose has affected.
Yeah, what elementary school did I go to?
I don't know. Why are you asking me that question? And it was amazing.
Mom, what elementary school did I go to? That's middle school.
She doesn't know either. Did you go to
fourth and fifth grade? I went to Edmondson. Where did I go before that? Bagley. Yeah, I went to Bagley. I tried to tell you I went to Bagley.
I just wanted to say
I did get kicked out of St. Cecilia.
that what Jalen Rose is doing with the Jalen Rose Leadership Academy is really admirable
Thank
and
you.
inspirational, and it was great to be there. And it
Thank
was just
you.
it's something that you're doing for this city. A lot of people talk about giving back. You are giving back to this community of Detroit.
And can I say this too, like, respectfully, there are so many people that are from Detroit, went to college in Michigan, that have flown through Detroit Metropolitan Airport, that I have asked, pleaded, begged to support our school. Ignore me, don't come through, don't holler back. I appreciate you, my brother. He ran a 26-mile marathon, something he's never done in his life, and he actually finished. He literally finished and raised $14,000 for the school. He also, as you seen the former picture that was up there, he saved me on Family Feud.
Yeah.
Oh, man. He saved me on Family Feud.
You were so bad at Family Feud. You're so bad. Listen, I want to give this bat to the gentleman, the Scully, right here.
Oh, that's love.
You get a bat.
Where's the gentleman that said he wanted a bat so bad? I want to make sure he get one.
There, he'll get a bat. I just want to say on behalf of everybody that works on the show that we love you so much. We appreciate you, the people here in Detroit, and those that listen to the podcast every single day. It is humbling. It is an honor, and we really, really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for coming out tonight to Jalen and Jacoby. Thanks again, Detroit. We love you.
We get it, people! What they want. Make sure you come and say what up, though, to us.